name is Brian, and in the show I play Eddie mostly, although I've played 10 out of the 11 characters, and I also MC the show on a regular basis. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is essentially a movie. It came out in 1975. It came out and it flopped at the box office. It was terrible. Nobody saw it. Then in New York, they started showing it as a midnight movie, and people started coming and watching the show. And they started coming back in costumes and making their own costumes and started yelling things at the screen and throwing things around. And they started dancing on stage in front of the screen. And that's how shadow casting was born. I've been involved in Rocky Horror almost 6 years. I joined in July of 2009. I came to my first show the first weekend in July. Then 2 weeks later, they had an anniversary show. And I came in costume. I dressed as Eddie, and I joined the costume contest. I took second place in the costume contest. And then this guy, I now know him as John, was like, "Oh, that is awesome. You should join the cast." And I did. And here we are 6 years later, and I'm still kicking. I'd say our average audience is about 50 to 60 people. Although we've done audiences for over 300 people, but we've also done Rocky Horror for only 2 people. So it really varies, but average 50 to 60. If you want to get involved in the cast, it's really easy to do. All you do is come to the show, and then after the show, talk to any cast member, and they'll be glad to point you in the right direction of how to sign up. We're always looking for performers, crew, security, lots of different stuff.
My name is Allie Banks, and I have played Frank, Janet, Columbia, Magenta, Rocky, and Trixie. I have been involved in the Rocky Horror Picture Show for 5 years. Help Me Mommy is our cast name. It's a Rocky Horror Picture Show shadow cast. It's based in Northwest Indiana. To practice for the show, it takes a lot of time at home. You have to get a copy of the movie, of course, and just rehearse your part over and over and over again. And also every Sunday night at 10 p.m. we have rehearsals.
We do memorize all the words and all the lyrics of the songs in the movie, but we don't actually sing or say anything. We just mouth the words. The movie does it for us. Pre-shows are little songs or skits we do before the show sometimes, generally on theme nights or big special shows, where it'll be like a skit, usually funny, or it could be a choreographed dance, something like that, just to get the audience going. We have at our theater Kung Fu Night, Anniversary Night, Halloween, our biggest show of the year, Dead Celebrity Night, Video Game Night, Prom Night, and Pajama Night. The show costs $8 to get in for a normal audience member. If you want to buy a survival kit or a prop kit, which is a bag of props you have to throw around in the theater during the show, that costs $2. So you're in here and out the door with a great time for under $10. The show is at the Hobart Art Theater in downtown Hobart, 230 Main Street. It starts at 11:30. Doors open at 11, so get here early to get a good seat.